anyway, I decided, fiction means a lot to some people, so. Every morning on my way to work, while waiting for the light to turn, I'd see her beneath the 8th Street overpass. Seems getting by's her only concern. In the middle of town, amid the noise and the rush, she sees the world from her old lawn chair, with a book in her hand and her own shopping cart. I believe she could go anywhere. She is living on fiction. She is lost in her mind, free to live in another world, leaving this one behind. Escaping the street, the cold and the hunger, finding a new paradigm. She is living on fiction in another place and time. Turning the corner, heading down the road, I can see her in my rearview mirror. I can't say for sure how old I think she might be, but I'll bet she's younger than she appears. As the world passes by, she finds her place in the sun and reclines beneath her old straw hat. While I'm off to the grind, she'll be spending her day in a coverless, worn paper bag. She is living on fiction. She is lost in her mind, free to live in another world, leaving this one behind. Escaping the street, the cold and the hunger, finding a new paradigm. She is living on fiction in another place and time. Sometimes I wonder where she came from, how she got from where she was to here, and just what calamity'd entered her life and made all that she had disappear. But whatever the story that comprises her past, whatever she was dealt falls away. While turning the page, she escapes in her mind, and she makes it through another day. She is living on fiction. She is lost in her mind, free to live in another world, leaving this one behind. Escaping the street, the cold and the hunger, finding a new paradigm. She is living on fiction in another place and time. She is living on fiction in another place and time. Thank you. This is a song I wrote many years ago, and yes, I've dug up some old gems. We're actually going to start, my daughter and I are going to start working on revising some of these and recording them. Haven't recorded in a while, so it's called If I Could Fly. If I could fly, I'd fly so high I couldn't see the ground. And then when I was up so high, I'd let myself fall down. Just before I hit the earth, I'd flap my wings, and then Up and up, away I'd go to start it all again. If I could fly, I'd say goodbye to everything I own. I wouldn't need a luggage rack, wouldn't need a phone. All I'd have is what I am and not a penny more. And if I found a dollar bill, I'd wonder what it's for. If I could fly, I'd wish you well in everything you do. I'd hope that you'd find all your dreams and wishes had come true. Maybe once you've had it all, you would begin to see. And then you'd flap your little wings and come fly next to me. If I could fly, I'd fly so high I couldn't see the ground. Then when I was up so high, I'd let myself fall down. Just before I hit the earth, I'd flap my wings, and then up and up, away I'd go to start it all again. Up and up, away I'd go to start it all again. You know, when we practice, I never let them know that it might change. So they get tags now that they weren't expecting. But they pick up pretty quickly, yes. All right. Give them a round. All right. This is a love song. Lasted longer than a relationship, but... You came to me right in the middle of a reverie, thinking about the way things used to be back before me and you. You came around looking for a place to settle down, nothing like the places you had found back before me and you. We hung out, trying to figure out what it was all about. Drank a little beer and got real loud, acting like a couple of fools. We didn't care, some might even say that we were unaware of anything or anyone or anywhere back before me and you. There's a time when we come to realize what we're looking for is right before our eyes, and when we think we've got the answers to explain it all away, we get caught up in the feeling anyway. Some call it love, a little bit of heaven from up above, flying on the wind like a turtle dove. Maybe it's a dream come true. I can't say, does it really matter anyway? All I know is where I am today beats back before me and you. There's a time when we come to realize what we're looking for is right before our eyes, and when we think we've got the answers to explain it all away, we get caught up in the feeling anyway. You came to me right in the middle of a reverie, thinking about the way things used to be back before me and you. Thank you. Get rid of this neck brace. All right. Take a little. We're on Shine On, right? I've heard the stars in the nighttime sky aren't really what we think we see. Some of the stars producing the light have already ceased to be. It's all about science and distance and speed, but one thing is clear to me. Just like the stars in the nighttime sky, you live on in my memory. It never seemed to matter how long or far away from home I'd go. You always acted like I'd never left whenever I would make it home. You cared and you shared and you dared to love. You'd give away all you own. A check in the mail when I was out of work to remind me that I wasn't alone. Shine on in the nighttime sky, shine on and revivify. Everything you were remains the reason why. You shine on, little sister, shine on. I never will forget that morning I awoke to a telephone call. Mom had said there'd been an accident. Before we knew it, you were gone. You left behind a lot of memories, 3 children that you gave your all. And when they look into the nighttime sky, they'll see your love still shining on. Shine on in the nighttime sky, shine on and revivify. Everything you were remains the reason why. You shine on, little sister, shine on. Thank you. Yeah, I know you guys are used to the rough and tumble, Paul. But this is all that sensitive music I wrote and just put in a drawer, and I figured, you know what, maybe it's time to do something with it. So this is about my grandpa. We do have some family songs tonight. In fact, my daughter has one about Lorena. Some of you knew my grandmother, member here many years ago, and I think she's a heck of a lot better songwriter than I am. I think you'll really like it. It's good. Saturday morning at the Arco station, I saw an old Impala with a boat in tow. The old man pumped his gas and tapped his foot as he waited for his boy to pay the man and grab a soda to go. As they drove away, I stood there looking for something, reminding me of summers with my old grandpap. A picture of a memory of two people gone fishing. That's me, the little boy, and the baseball cap. Up in the morning, scrambled eggs and oatmeal. Then we'd pile all our gear in his LTD. We'd stop along the way for some bait and hot cocoa when the man would give him change. Grandpa would hand it to me. Then we'd spend all of our day just watching our bobbers and filling up our stringer with perch and bass. A picture of a memory of those days with my grandfather. That's me, the little boy, in the baseball cap. Ain't it funny how a thing we see when we are least expecting can take us to another place and time. I was lucky to have pulled into that little Arco station in time to find a place I thought I left behind. Once in a while, we'd come home empty-handed. We'd settle for a burger and an ice-cold Coke. We'd talk about the day we spent, the fish we never landed, all the time out on the lake, spinning tales and trade jokes. We were never wasting time or counting our losses. We were building up a memory, a way to go back. A picture of two people, fishing poles and tackle boxes. That's me, the little boy in the baseball cap. All right, pick this up a little bit. Barely two, my little poet sings her nursery rhyme. Peekaboo, playing monster in pantomime. There she goes, up the staircase she loves to climb. Dress up, clothes, making believe in another place and time. And I still can't believe she's a part of me. Oh, she's more than anything I could ever hope to be. And when I look in the mirror, all I can see is that little part of her in me. Much too soon, before I know it, she's a debutante. Like a balloon, flying high with neither care nor want. Miles away, off to college in another town. End of May, she'll be standing in her wedding gown, and I still can't believe she's a part of me. Oh, she's more than anything I could ever hope to be. And when I look in the mirror, all I can see is that little part of her in me. Time out.
Start here. We're going to take a goodwill offering. The plates are somewhere. Okay. Ruthie's going to be taking care of that. So, do you have any goodwill offering music, Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got one coming out. Right? Thank you very much.
Go ahead, I'll catch up.
Okay. Another warning, another story of the world caving in. We're hopeless in all our fortunes, already mourning the end before we begin. But I'm breathing in, not worrying when. Twilight, reminder in plain sight. Outside of us, the world spins madly on in green. In surround sound, sun up to sundown. All our commotion changes, nothing in between. So I'm breathing in. Trying to begin, 'cause I don't want to spend my life just learning how to die, practicing an ending that I know I can't deny. The road to where I'm going is uncertain for today, but I'd like to take my time and plant some roses along the way. We come from the common and humdrum. Our sense and influence are all we really have. The anthem is give back and then some. The only policy that matters to enact. So I'm
This is a song that she wrote for my grandmother, and there's just some beautiful moments in it that, of course, we get. We hopefully you get. My grandmother was quite the character. Those who know her, she's just strong-willed. I don't know where, it's seems to be genetic.
No comment.
This is a world to grow in.
Years ago, we noticed all was one big citrus grove. Never set your purse down on the ground or use the phone when it's lightning. You'd always say the same things. Back then, us girls would laugh and roll our eyes with your advice. But today, because of you, I still part my hair on the side and say the same prayer. No, sir, yes, ma'am. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. You cherish that self-portrait hanging in your living room. The same booth at the buffet and that song named after you and that red Mustang. Those special shoes for Sunday. Those of us who loved you knew you hated your first name. Your 99th birthday party, everybody came. Did you even know it? You wore your favorite outfit. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Every year you look a little different in my memory. I wish I taped our songs and learned your dumpling recipe and said more thank yous for being there to run to, for all those times you had me call my mom to make amends, and teaching me that song you'd make me play for all your friends. You know I still know it. I gave you a world to grow in. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. Thank you.
There's a little kid running around here, blonde hair with a bunch of curls and stuff. His name is Thomas. I don't know where he is. He's a little loud, a little strong-willed.
He's probably got a muzzle on somewhere right now.
Yes. This tune she wrote for her son, Tommy. So there was some beautiful images in this.
Hey, little stranger, in 9 shades of gray. You know how you know when you're made. Is it some kind of paper or words that you say to small things that don't have a name? Right now, all shades of blue somehow all look like you. The shape but some small friendly ghost. We're all taking bets on whose freckles you get and who's gonna love you the most. Where your memories are planted, the tales will grow tall and shrivel like fruit on the vine. Take the changes for granted, the springs and the falls. Shepherds, I'm yours and you're mine. Hey, little stranger, 9 pounds and change. In the morning, I'll show you the sun. I guess you could say that this life is okay. The good beats the bad 10 to 1. When living gets heavy, there's one thing I know. Those are the moments you're made. A pebble, a diamond, a picture of pain. Time takes the edges away. Time takes the edges away. He must have heard it because I see him over there. Coming out for a guest appearance. There's Tommy.
All right. May as well wake you all up a little bit. Before we get to, I know what you're waiting for. I'll do it. State of confusion. It's going to happen. But before we do, Mama killed a chicken, thought it was a duck, laid it on a table with its legs sticking up. You got to bottle up and go. Bottle up and go. All you high-powered women, you got to bottle up and go. A nickel is a nickel, dime is a dime. You ain't no more the way that grind. You got to bottle up and go. Bottle up and go. All you high-powered women, you got to bottle up and go. The two old maids sitting in the sand, each one wishing the other was a man. You got to bottle up and go. Bottle up and go. All you high-powered women, you got to bottle up and go. the chicken thought it was a duck. Laid it on the table with his legs sticking up. You got to bottle up and go. Bottle up and go. All you high-powered women, you got to bottle up and go. Yeah, all you high-powered women, you got to bottle up and go. Just because I could. Actually, someone had asked me the other day, just how far have you pushed? Because, you know, I sang for many years in bars, and I behaved myself. But I know that we've been waiting for this one, so State of Confusion, where Cody was born.
Only when I work with you.
He's not wrong. It's all on me, yes. Any mistakes tonight, any whatever, any bad calls, that's all on me, guys. All right. We're living in a state of confusion. Those who call Florida home. We often confuse rhyme and reason, beginning with Ponce de Leon. You see, he really wasn't seeking a fountain, despite what the legends may claim. He was looking for gold and for silver. He's just trying to make him a name. We're in a happy state of confusion, home of the dimpled Chad. State capitals in Alabama, but we've got our own Baghdad. We like pretending we're pirates. We party till the break of dawn. We love our plastic flamingos grazing out on our lawn. You know, Spanish moss isn't Spanish, or even a moss, so they say. St. John's isn't really a river, but an intercoastal waterway. Mount Dora isn't a mountain, to tell you the honest truth. Grand Island isn't an island, and frostproof ain't frostproof. We're in a happy state of confusion, home of the dimpled Chad. State capitals in Alabama, but we've got our own Baghdad. We like pretending we're pirates. We party till the break of dawn. We love our plastic flamingos grazing out on our lawn. Believe it or not, we've got Ripley's, Casadega, and Gibtown. Florida man and the skunk ape, we wear flip-flops year-round. Life is a three-ring circus, Barnum and Bailey and Mickey Mouse. Barricaded hurricane parties, and Jimmy Buffett's in the house. We're in a happy state of confusion, home of the dimpled Chad. State capitals in Alabama, but we've got our own Baghdad. We like pretending we're pirates. We party till the break of dawn. We love our plastic flamingos grazing out on our lawn. We got cane poles and sinkholes and nursing homes, the winter residents of Al Capone. Jellyfish and rays and crabs and sharks and 1,100 million trailer parks. We got love bugs and roaches and mosquitoes, alligators, crocodiles, and tornadoes, and a cozy little spot near St. Augustine, a sandy place known as Massacre Beach. We're in a happy state of confusion, home of the dimpled Chad. State capitals in Alabama, but we've got our own Baghdad. We like pretending we're pirates. We party till the break of dawn. We love our plastic flamingos grazing out on our lawn. Yeah, we love our plastic flamingos grazing out on our lawn. Nice plagal ending. Thank you. And you got time for one more? All right. They don't know this song. It's in A. It's easy to find. Yeah, I think we did it last year. I wrote this song in response to a question that came up in one of our church meetings. Anyway, questioning music and, you know, is it worth the money we spend in music program and so forth. So I wrote this song. When I was a little kid, my uncle took us all in the back of a station wagon to a Pentecostal church. So those were my early formative years, and people yelling all the time and speaking strange languages and stuff. But you know what? We learned our Bible. I will give it that. And then I went to live with my grandparents when I was 11, and they were Presbyterian. So things were different. Early on a Sunday, sitting in a pew, thinking about football in the afternoon. Everybody's singing, everybody smiles. You can hear the bells ringing for a country mile. It's another Sunday morning, no better place to be. I got stained glass Jesus shining down on me. Leave that boy alone. And the preacher is preaching, a man from Galilee. Yeah, I found salvation at the piano keys. When I was a young boy, barely in my teens, I'd listen to the music and the choir sing. They would play Rock of Ages, I surrender all. And just as I am at the altar call, it's another Sunday morning, no better place to be. I got stained glass Jesus shining down on me. And the preacher is preaching, a man from Galilee. Yeah, I found salvation at the piano key. There's something about the music takes me way back then, when I was a young boy. Life was simpler then. Now when I hear the piano play a familiar tune, I forget about football in the afternoon. It's another Sunday morning, no better place to be. I got stained glass Jesus. I got stained glass Jesus shining down on me. And the preacher's preaching, the preacher is preaching, a man from Galilee, a man from Galilee. Yeah, I found salvation at the piano keys. And repeat the last two lines. I found salvation at the piano keys. I picked up guitar in youth group here when I was in youth group. The Porters were our leaders then. And I picked up guitar with Paul Hoffmeister and Chuck Adams, and that's where it all started. And it was such a thrill for me to come back to my home church after 40 years in the desert. And my own personal desert. And, to be able to play guitar in church, bass in church, play whatever they want, I guess. Whatever they tell me to play. But yeah, and these dinners have been phenomenal. I think this is my 5th or 6th one, I think. I don't know. But anyway, any request? Johnny be good? No, we're not going to do that.
It's above my pay grade.
All right, we'll go out with just one last. It's not an up-tempo one. It's called Okeechobee. It's Me Missing Florida. I think I may have done this one before. By the way, none of this stuff after I stood up was on the lists. They hate me.
No problem.
They do tolerate me. And they come back. You come back. I remember long ago, standing down upon her shore. I can feel the wind still blow. I can feel the sand between my toes. Thought all I'd ever want to be was down upon the Okeechobee. Sunday morning fishing hole, bluegill tugging on my pole, bobber dancing in the light, bouncing in and out of sight. Thought all I'd ever want to see was down upon the Okeechobee. Was then and this is now, and I can't help but wonder how I ever stopped making believing, being young and being free. And now all my best laid plans somehow turned out another man than all those days so far behind me. Working days and sleeping nights, carpool lanes and traffic lights seem to measure who I am. Sometimes it's more than I can stand, but there remains that part of me down upon the Okeechobee. I remember long ago, standing down upon her shore. Thank you. It's been a great night. Hopefully Marvin will take over cooking. Well, wait, hold on. No. Yeah, you're right. All right, but I do hope we have more dinners. Hopefully somebody will step forward and assume that responsibility. It is a big responsibility. And yes. All right, thank you again.
Thank you.